The fuck just happened? 632, baby. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya?
In the morning I raise my head and I'm thinking of days gone by, and the thing I want out of life is I want you! I want you! I want you! I want you! You can run, you can hide, but you never get away. You can lie and deny, but you know you're gonna pay. Never loved, never thought you could. Treat you right, girl, you know I would. You can fight, but tonight there's nothing you can do. I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you. You can walk in a haze, you can travel till you die. You can live in a dream and your life will pass you by. Every day that you hesitate, you never change in the hands of fate. You can fight, but tonight there's nothing you can do. I want you. I want you. Baby, 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 I want you. I want you.
A Drake haircut.
I want you. I want you. Baby, 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 I want you. I want you. Baby, 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 I want you. I want you. Baby, 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 I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you.
Hi, friends. How are we? Saturday, friends. It's Saturday. The whole room smells like aftershave. I have all my friends here. Bartosz is with us, which means that he's beginning to get settled in Hamburg. This makes me happy. Sean is with us. That means he finds us more interesting than college football. This makes me happy as well. Nelson has a shitty haircut. He's here. Bangladesh is here. We're all going to hang out and have a good time, baby. Play some music. You guys are going to help me decide some of that music. You know, I'm actually saying this completely unironically. Okay? I hope to God that my female and my gay friends or my ethnic friends never fucking take offense by some of the shit that comes out of my mouth. I think I'm beginning to realize over the last couple of weeks that I talk like the old racists sometimes. I mean, the reason it is that I can admit all that shit. You know why? Because I don't have any hatred in my heart, none. So I think everybody knows that I'm not like that. You understand? But I say stupid shit. And I think the reason for that is because I'm just not woke. Language and what's offensive and not offensive changes over time. And I think I don't fucking know. I hope that I don't... Okay. Trucker says, do you hope you don't offend gay folk, or do you not give a shit about what gay folk think? I think it's both. I think it's a little bit of both. Because for me to offend just a whole group of people just by themselves, if I mean to offend it, you know it. But it's just, I use these words, you know? And I don't think that I adapt quickly enough to realize, hey, these words are fucking offensive. On the other hand, you know why that is? You know why I can't let go of some stuff? Because I think that a person's meaning shouldn't be so closely attached to just a fucking word that you find out of a dictionary. The manner in which you use the tool still counts for something. So I could be accused of being ignorant. I can accused of being not up to date. That I can fucking be accused of. I can take that. Can I be accused of hatred? That would hurt me even more. So, to answer your question, do I not give a shit? It depends what gay folk. Anybody that I like, if I offend them, it bothers me. You know? Context still matters. That's exactly it. Like, I mean, I don't know if she's here. Fucking Violet. She gets offended by everything. I use a word like aspie. Oh, Sam, you know, you really shouldn't use that word because it has negative connotations in the community. You know, maybe the community can go fuck themselves. Aspie, like, now all of a sudden, it's like, you're going to offend somebody with something all the time. Okay? Jiu-jitsu, when I use the R word, I try I try not to use the R word, but it comes out sometimes. And no, of course, I don't mean shit by it. I don't mean shit by it. Nothing, but context has to count. But on the other hand, I think that I'm willing to hold myself accountable. It depends who I hold myself accountable to. See, that's where it is that I think it makes a difference. Who do you give a fuck about? And what it is that I think that I do is I hold myself accountable to the people that matter. And on the other hand, you know why it is that I hold myself accountable to those people? Because it's those people that matter that will also take what I say as a grain of salt, because they know me well enough to know that if I want to hurt you, I'm going to hurt you.
I'm a misogynist creep.
For real. For real. But, you know, at this point you have to worry about everything you fucking say. Aspie's a bad word. Because Asperger was a German who experimented. Listen to me. Give me a fucking break. Maybe you're too fucking sensitive. His name is Asperger. That's it. I think sometimes people have to fucking catch a person's meaning also. All right? Like I said, I can be accused of coming off as ignorant. That I'll take. I can be accused of coming off as woefully out of touch. And you know why that is? You know why I can admit that? Can I tell you why? Because if I'm still using a word, sometimes it's not just because it's just a fucking habit or whatever. It's because I'm not completely convinced that what I'm doing is so motherfucking offensive. I'm not completely convinced. I'm thinking that maybe some people just, their assholes are too fucking tender. They get offended too fast. Everybody's ready to be offended by something. You understand what I'm saying? Stop being fucking offended by everything. I mean, there's some words you just don't use. At this point, you know you don't fucking use them. Because these words were derogatory to begin with. You don't use the fucking N word. You don't use it. You don't use the R word. Okay. And you know what? And fucking Jiu-Jitsu, God bless her. She says, I hate when you use it. I use it very, very, I don't use it often. But you know what I mean? It's just, there's some things. But it's just, if you have to start worrying about everybody taking offense for everything you do, fucking go to sleep and don't wake up. Don't wake up. You know what the best way of not offending anybody is? Don't try. Don't do nothing. You know? You know why it is that I don't like Andrew Dice Clay? Because I think he's a fucking moron. That's why. Because I think that he's a hateful shit. That's why. Not because his jokes offend me. I used to find them funny. But I realize that he's a hateful shit. That's what I don't like about him. It's got nothing to do with his fucking words. A couple of weeks ago, I made some joke about a woman. Hey, you're fucking complaining. Go jump in the fucking kitchen or something like that. Listen to me. All right? If somebody goes, oh, he's a fucking misogynist. Women belong in the fucking kitchen. Listen, you bitch. I got a wife. I got a daughter. What, you don't think that the way it is that I treat them counts for something? You don't think that I'm fucking accountable for my words? And what makes me a good husband and a good father is the things that I do and I say. You don't think that I hold myself accountable? But the minute it is, the internet of things, the minute it is that you fucking jump on something, that there's even the possibility of being offended, I promise, you're gonna find a fucking person who's gonna get offended. And that person, if that person has enough fucking voice, they'll take it and they'll make an avalanche out of it. They'll run with it. Hey, you know what? Eat my ass. Fuck you. All right? I hate fucking Ted Nugent. Yeah, because Ted Nugent is a racist cunt. That's why. Ted Nugent's a bitch. But Stranglehold. Stranglehold. Does that mean that Stranglehold's no good? Well, I don't know. Great Balls of Fire. Does it suck because that guy's a fucking... He married a 13-year-old. You look at these kind of things, and sometimes you have to look at contextually also, okay? Can I tell you something? 50 years ago, being married to a 13-year-old wasn't seen in the same manner. Does it make it right? No, it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. But it wasn't seen in the same fucking way. It doesn't. My grandmother was married at 14 years old on my mother's side. She was married at 14. You know what it tells me? It tells me that she lived in a fucking backwards part of Italy, and she did. Her husband was Sicilian. He's a fucking moron. I hated my grandfather. 14 years old. You know? But it's like up to a certain point, you also have to realize that people didn't kind of realize that way. People didn't realize that. You know why? Because back then, if you marry somebody at 14 years old, you can build a family with that 14-year-old, and you can have a family. And if you have a family, you can build something, and you can fucking work the farm. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think that maybe these people, they got married young because they're trying to fucking build a future for themselves? And they're having 8 kids. It's like, oh my God, you knocked up a 14-year-old kid. Yeah, because these people are fucking poor. These people don't have the luxury of being entitled. Am I fucking saying that that's right? I'm not saying that that's right. What I'm saying is that context is everything. That's what I'm saying. Put shit in context. You know what I tell my sister, my daughter now? You're 15. You're too fucking young to start thinking about boys and going out. Learn about yourself. Learn about yourself first. You're too soon to fucking start going into all of these things and worrying about sharing your life with somebody else. I mean, if you want to go out on a date and have fun and fucking dance and do all the rest of it, that's fine. You're 18 years old. You're curious about sex. Yeah, go for it. No fucking problem. College is for that. But everybody's fucking offended. I hate it. I mean, you're not allowed to make mistakes. That's the fucking problem. There's no gray area. You're not allowed to live in the gray area. How the fuck are you supposed to figure out your shit with any type of sincerity in life if you're not able to step into the gray area before you have some fucking asshole, the fucking truth warrior, the fucking the fucking morals warrior, ready to step on a fucking soapbox telling you it's wrong? Hey, you know what? Eat my shit. All right? I have the rights to be wrong. It's not because I want to be wrong. It's because I acknowledge that I'm not a perfect fucking human being. And guess what? Over 600 and how many shows? I've said some things that maybe aren't right. You know what? Do me a fucking favor, okay? Try getting on the show. Do 630 shows straight. Let's see what your record is. Let's see what your record is. You know? We're a product of our time and our environment, and language changes. All right? And the meanings that people attach to things change. Change. Guess what? I hate to fucking break it to you folks. A crib is not a person's home. A crib is a baby for a fucking bed. What, you're telling me when somebody says, hey, come on up to my crib, you think they're inviting you to their fucking baby's bed? Asshole. These fucking people that they're stuck in their box, everything the word is, hey, listen, leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't like politically correct. All right? I like somebody who lives by their fucking values, not somebody who talks about their values, somebody who lives by their fucking values. So yeah, maybe sometimes I get the words wrong, but you know what? I live by my fucking values. I know I'm a man of honor, and I got no hatred. I fucking hate people that come up to, they're all fucking ready. The naysayers, they eat shit. Eat shit! And you know why I bring this shit up? Can I tell you why? Because I got gay friends. And I love them. I love them. I love them. Like brothers, I love them. I got dark friends. I fucking love them. I got female friends. They're my favorite. That's why. You bust balls. You bust balls. Hey, listen, I'm sorry if it offends you, the fact that I make jokes about your vagina. I'm sorry if that makes me a fucking misogynist. I make jokes about my vaginas. I mean, I make fun of Nelson's hair. He looks like Drake. He looks like shit. How can you fucking use your own choices, your freedom to look like that? Look at you. That's cause I think that don't really mean a thing. Drake sucks my balls, and so does your haircut. Asshole, grow an afro. Grow an afro! And get back in the fucking kitchen. I'm coming there in March. You gotta make me some tri-tips. You know? And that's why I can never have a popular show. That's why I can't ever have a popular show. Because there's some lines I'm not willing to fucking toe. I'm not willing to toe some lines to attract an audience that I don't care about to begin with. I would rather have an audience, I would rather have an audience of people who love me and can sometimes be offended by the shit that I say. Sometimes I don't get it right. And say, you know what? He's a human being. This motherfucker's been on it for nearly 2 years straight. Okay. He didn't get it right. But you know what? He's still not a bad guy. I'm not ready to fucking go out and put a fucking tar and feather him. Anybody who's ready to tar and feather me could eat my shit. You know? And people don't understand that. Sam, why do you get angry about everything? I get angry because the world is fucking inherently unfair, because that's why. It makes me sick. Why do you keep going on about public relations? Because public relations is what it is. Public relations is the advertising part of music, and it's bullshit. That's why. You know you're not going to make any friends in the industry. Guess what? Anybody in the industry who's offended by what I say, I don't want them as friends either. Even if it hurts my career. Because you know what? Those people don't give a shit about my career. They don't. Think about the people that are offended. Do they even give a shit about you? Do they even know you? I mean, do they know you? Everybody fucking ready to get offended. The Pain Olympics. Oh, my pain is bigger than yours. That's the way it is that I'm going to make my mark in the world. I'm going to become the biggest fucking victim on Facebook. I'll be the victim. Hey, look at me. Everything's fucking wrong. Step up. Have some fucking pride. First thing you have to realize is that you're not fucking perfect. That's the first fucking thing. And if you're not perfect, how dare you fucking point at other people's faults? Worry about your imperfections. Yours! What's wrong with me? I mean, look, can I tell you the truth? I'm not even angry. I'm just yelling because I want to yell. You know, one of the things that got me here, you know what it is that I've been doing? It's really sad. Like, I'll be the first one to admit that it's a complete waste of time. I've been watching The Iron Chef. Not The Iron Chef. The Iron Chef was awesome. What's that other Gordon Ramsay thing? The Gordon Ramsay thing. The fucking Hell's Kitchen. All right? Hell's Kitchen. That's the one. And I gotta tell you that it sickens the shit out of me. I watch it and it makes me fucking sick. It makes me sick. I don't even know why I watch it, but I watch it. You know why? Because he goes in and it's like, they're over there and it's like, when you win, what do you win? You win a VIP treatment. Everything's fucking... What it is that we're going to give you as a reward is shit that you can't have. Shit that's made for fucking rich people. Shit that is the exclusive territory of rich people. Things that are going to not matter at all once the experience is over. What we're going to do is we're going to create a fake fucking want inside of you. And I hate it. Celebrity fucking people. We're going to cook for celebrity people. And they're going to come into the fucking kitchen. And what we're going to do, because it's good for the show, is we're going to take pictures of these celebrity people, okay, reacting to when Chef Ramsay yells at the people in the fucking kitchen. All poor. We're going to yell at all of these fucking people. And what we're going to do is we're going to catch that snippet of some fucking entitled bitch talking about, oh, you know, I've been working all day. I'm really hungry. This is really not acceptable. So where the fuck are you going to Hell's Kitchen? You know why? Because you wanted to be caught on camera saying what you said. You entitled bitch. That's why. And I watch this and I fucking ask myself, I ask, but what am I watching this for? Why do I watch this? I know one of the answers. One of the answers is because I like seeing 24 people together. All right? I like seeing 24 people together and seeing people's character come out over the long run. I told you, I always said at times of great difficulty will reveal a person's character. And I understand Ramsay 100% what he does. All right? I understand Ramsay 1000% what he does. All right? He fucking pushes and pushes and pushes and pushes. Because at the end of the whole thing, if he's going to entrust somebody with a restaurant, bitch, I gotta put him through the fucking ringer. If I'm gonna pay this guy $250,000 to be a chef in my restaurant, I want to make sure that this person fucking goes through everything. I want to make sure that this person is capable of going through hardship. Knows how to push through when things are hard, when the pressure is great. I understand that. And that's where it is that you see bitches. After a while, you always see it, season after season. You know what you have? The excuse people, the fucking talkers. Now, I like the talkers. Because they make the show entertaining. They talk. But you know what happens to the talkers? I lose respect for them really quickly most of the time. Unless the talker actually backs it up. And over an entire season of cooking and being put through that pressure, you see which ones are just the talkers and get by with words, and which ones talk, but they fucking try. They try to step up. They try to make those words mean something. That's what it is that I like about that show. So, I'm during the last parts where they're about to hand out the black jackets. And I'm watching all the bitches who fucking talked, who complained about, this isn't done, this isn't done, this isn't done, this isn't done. Yeah, bitch, but you know what? I've just watched you complain over 15 fucking episodes and you haven't stepped up. Your answer is always to bitch about other people, so guess what? You're not made for it. You're not. That's why you're going home. That's why you're going home. Maybe the first 2 or 3 episodes you don't see that, but after a while you see a fucking pattern. And you ain't shit. You ain't shit. That's why I watch. That's why I watch. Because I like seeing people fucking... How do they deal with adversity? All right? I'm not talking about adversity, real life adversity, where you're fucking stuck in it and nobody handed it to you. Nobody gave you your kind of adversity. You have real life adversity. What do you do to get through it? That's what I respect. Okay? So I don't have a single bit of fucking empathy for any of these chefs. None of them. Not one of them. You know why? Because they put themselves in a fucking kitchen that's called Hell's Kitchen, and they got to choose and won the opportunity to put themselves exactly up against the adversity that they must face and overcome in order to realize their dream. And you see them fucking crumbling one by one. And then on top of that, you see these people fucking complain about it, and they keep telling you why it is that it happened. You know why it happened? Because you're a bitch. That's why. You didn't face the fucking challenge. You went into it like a fucking lottery. That's what you did. I'm 1 of 24, so let's see if I can win the lottery. That's what you did. You ain't shit. The real ones, you know what happens? They fucking put their heads down and they learn from their mistake. Yes, sir. No, sir. Work. So, that's why I watch it in the end. That's what I watch, because I like seeing people grow. I like seeing people, I don't care what part of life you're from, I like seeing people who fucking come from everywhere and they go and they earn something. They fucking go through the fire. I love that shit. I see all these fucking bitches, they lose their fucking challenges, their cooking challenges, and they complain about having to clean fish and carry ice and do all, hey, you know what, bitch? You fucking lost. Man up. Just fucking take your punishment and do it. And understand that it makes you a better person. If you're cleaning and gutting fish and you want to work in a kitchen, guess what? You're learning something. All right? Hey, you know what? Everybody gets ice cream. Everybody gets ice cream. That's it. And the reason it is that I say all of this is, you know why? Because I've gone through my adversity. I go through my adversity and I push and I push and I push and I push. And you think I like it? I don't like it sometimes. It fucking hurts. It makes me tired. I got up at 4 o'clock today. 4 o'clock, when you get up, you see, it's like, you know what? It's 4 o'clock. I fucking start working 4 hours. I don't have much time to do anything. You know what I did? I fucking manned up. I got on my fucking thing. I got on my rowing machine, and I did the best workout on my rowing machine that I've ever done. I push. I push. So what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to just hand it to somebody because they're complaining? Oh, life is so fucking unfair to me. My parents fucking abused me. Yeah, they did. What did I do with it? Did it make me stronger or did it make me a victim? Which one is it? Which one is it? What did you do? What did you do with your adversity? Nobody asked for the bad things in life. What are you doing about it? You know? So, I just need a reason to yell. I had to take a bath today. I hate it. My shower doesn't work. My shower's fucked. The plumber can't come until Tuesday. It makes me crazy. Know what happens with baths? Think about it. The minute you fucking drop your ass into a bath, you know what you're doing? You're fucking bathing. You're soaking yourself in shit water. Did you ever think of that? Your fucking balls. You're putting your dirty, stanky balls in the water, and now you're sitting around in it. You're fucking fermenting in your own shit. Did you ever think of that? Your own fucking dick regot floating around in the water, and the water is nice and warm, so all that shit, all the fucking shit is still alive because the fucking microbes aren't dead. You understand? So you fucking scoop the water on top of you. It takes forever. You gotta fucking... Animals. I hate it. What are baths? Oh, I need a bathtub. I need to relax. My idea of relaxing is fucking soaking into a fucking vat full of my own dirt. Relaxing. Hey, do they have any fucking oils, any special oils or candles that can make the experience of me soaking in my own shit feel better? That's what I need. I get the fuck out of here. Take a fucking shower. Yeah, you love baths, but you take a shower after. You see, that kind of makes sense because you're soaking in the water. But, like, you don't think about it, though, that, like, your fucking ass is in the water, dude. Your ass is in the water. You're sharing water with your colon. You're sharing fucking bath water with your colon. It's gross. Oh, Sam, you don't know what it is to be... Listen, I know. Don't use my pool. I don't give a fuck if you use my pool or not, you shit stain. Listen to me, fuckstick. My pool has chlorine in it. My pool is clean on the regular. On the regular. I wouldn't let you in my pool. Did you ever think of that? Chlorine. Chlorine kills everything. And all of this, I'm not really angry. I'm not. It's just why I talk to a lot of you guys on Zooms. And, I mean, my friends are from everywhere. I accept everybody. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Rich, poor, black, white, female, male. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. As a matter of fact, if you want to know the truth, if you're white and rich, you got a strike against you. That's it. I like seeing workers. I like seeing that. I like seeing people that fucking... That's what I like. I like seeing people who came by their ethics. Who came by their fortune. That's what I like to see. These fucking trust fund kids. Fuck them. You understand? Where's my coffee? Sam, why do you talk to your wife like that? That's, you know, the way you talk to your wife, Sam, very misogynist, very disrespectful. My wife knows that I'd fucking jump in front of a bus for her. Don't come and tell me how it is that I am with my wife and I'm not with my wife. My wife have good times and bad times. It's not up to you to decide, hey, you know what? He didn't say please. Eat shit. All right? Maybe I say thank you. Oh, but you didn't say please, so that makes you impolite. That means that you don't appreciate. Ah, fuck you. All right? You want to know the fucking truth? The people who fucking jump at you for every little word, those people won't do anything for you because they're busy jumping. They're busy attacking the next windmill, and there's always another windmill. Facebook is filled with windmills. All right? When the going gets tough, who fucking steps up in your corner and stays there? Ah, those are the real friends. You understand? When it comes down to it, when things are fucking rough and you're stuck, do I come for you or not? Am I there for you or not? And then there are those people that think that, like, the world owes them everything. I mean, well, I'm in trouble, so it's like, why didn't people help me? Because it's on you, that's why. Because you have a fucking life. And it's up to you to make it with yours, that's why. It's not up to me to pay your fucking rent for you. It's not up to me to fix your problems for you. It's up to you to figure out this thing that's called life, that's difficult on everybody, and work every day until you do something. That's what it is. And if you're not happy with where you are, at least have the fucking proper attitude about it. You don't want to be a fucking 60-year-old who's still bitching about how life wasn't fair. All right? Because if you're a 60-year-old still complaining about how life isn't fair, you know what you are? You're a bitch. You're worthless. To me, give me somebody who fights all the time. I don't care how old you are. Maybe you haven't figured it out right away. There's no time. It takes a long time. I didn't figure out until what, in my late 40s? So that's not what I'm saying either. But fuck, keep fighting. I look at all you, what, you're not in the best places of your life sometimes? Have you ever once heard me say anything bad? No, because I have empathy for it. But my question is always the same thing. If I'm really your friend and if I really love you, you know what my answer to you is? What are you doing about it? How did you make yourself better today? Forget about everything big. What did you do today? What did you do today? All right? And if I'm your fucking friend, I'm going to make you uncomfortable by pointing out that you didn't do a fucking thing. Work. Do it. So, people's concept of friendship and my concept of friendship, not the same fucking thing. Not the same thing at all. But I get thrown under the bus all the time because I don't say the right words. I don't say the right things. I've been talking literally thousands of fucking hours, and you get to fucking cherry pick the things that I say and that I do. Everything completely fucking off the cuff. Everything completely spontaneous. And you're sitting in your chair and you're fucking cherry picking what I have to say. Seriously, go eat a fucking big bowl of dicks. Go. You understand? Kimbo, sorry, I keep getting it wrong. Violet, that's what I mean. If you did errands, that's it. Don't look at this big thing. Don't think, oh, don't compare yourself to nothing. Take what you did. What did you do? Just do something small. Fight, whatever it is, something small. All right? That fight has to exist in you forever. You can't stop. You can't. It's called life. Live your life in good faith, not bad faith. Bad faith is fucking trying to fight the fact that, you know what, things suck. Things suck. Okay, so what? You think things don't suck for me? You think that I just got handed this? Or whatever it is, it's just embrace the suck. That's what I want to see. So, when I tell you I'm your friend, I'm your friend. I mean it, I'm your friend. That doesn't mean that I'm going to tell you what you want to hear all the time. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to fucking bail you out when I think that it's not my fucking place. You do it. A real friend will tell me, no, I can't help you with that, friend. I can't help you with that. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Because if I'm helping you, I'm doing you no fucking good because this is your responsibility. Go get it done. That's what a friend does. Tells you the truth. And yeah, make bad art. Don't be afraid to suck. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I promise you're going to find 1 million people that are ready to knock you down and point to what you didn't do right. There's 1 million people out there just waiting to tell you what you didn't do right. Fuck them. Why am I saying all of this? Was there a dick measuring contest? No. Nah. I just, like I said, I've been watching that chef show. What's that chef show again? Hell's Kitchen. And I watched 24 chefs work week after week. And I watched their characters come out. And you know what? You know what I noticed about this Chef Ramsay? He always gets it right. Say whatever the fuck you want. He swears, he does all of this, and it's all really good television. It is. And I think his show is absolute shit. There are big parts of his show that are absolute shit. When they point to the star who complains that the food's not on time, fuck that star. You understand? The glamour. That's good television. That's not real. That's not real. But at the bottom of everything, when it comes to doing his thing, he's as serious as a fucking heart attack. He's as serious as a heart attack. he makes the right choices. So, me, I can tell you something, that if I had to fucking make it there, and I'm not, because I don't have that quality, but if I had to go there, it will be an honor to be yelled at by Chef Ramsay. If Howard Stern ever does a broadcast school show, I'm going to try to do the fucking broadcast school show. That's one thing. Put me up. Yes, that's right. I want to be an amateur broadcaster, okay, who gets to be measured by Howard Stern. That's something that I would like, and I know what he's capable of. And when I show up over there and I'm with 24 other broadcasters that all want the same thing that I want, but there can only be one winner, what it is that I'm going to do is I'm going to understand that it's a fucking marathon, not a sprint. And I'm going to work for the whole fucking thing, good and bad. And I know that it's not going to be able to be perfect. I'm going to be imperfect. How do I deal with that? Do I complain? Do I fucking throw somebody else under the bus? What do I do? Because some people, they call that strategy. It's not strategy. You know what it is? It's weakness of character. It makes you a bitch. That's the way the world is, Sam. Yeah, that's right. If that's the world you want to live in, that's the way the world is. If that's not the world you want to live in, what you do is you make sure that you have people that don't live that way. That's it. I don't like people like that, so I don't live around them. You know why? Because if I spent 2 weeks getting insulted by Howard Stern for everything that I do wrong, I'm going to be better for it. And if I win, I earned it. That's it. That Bundakis, who the fuck are you? Are you a patron? I'm glad that you need to hear this. I'm going to say it because I want to say it, but who are you? You need to be a patron. You don't have to be, but chat is for patrons. You want to walk into the restaurant and be served by my shitty clients, by my shitty chefs? You need to be a fucking, you need to walk into the restaurant and you need to fucking pay for your meal. That's it. All right? Don't tell me that you love me. Oh, I love you, Sam. I'm your biggest fan. Oh, yeah? Become a patron. All of a sudden, it's fucking silence, radio silence. Not because I'm angry at you because you didn't pay your $2. It's because you say I love you and I'm your biggest fan like it means nothing. The words mean nothing. They mean nothing. The minute it is that you ask them to do anything of substance, show me. Support me in a real way. $2. Just a fucking act. Just the act. Just to see if you're full of shit or not. They fail the test immediately. So do me a favor. Don't fucking thank me. Don't tell me that you need to hear it. Don't tell me that you're my fan. Become a fucking patron. All right? Because your compliments don't do shit for me. And then you got the people, they come in and they question everything and how you do it. What are you worried about? What are you questioning the way I do things for? Worry about how you do things. Where's my fucking patrons? Oh, I know. Hey, wait. You know how it is that we can get bigger, folks? You know how it is that we can make a nice big show? Let's pretend that I don't do things this way. Let's just let everybody in. Let's fucking lower the standard. Lower the bar for everybody. Let's completely fucking... Let's completely diminish the value of just being part of something and choosing to be part of something. The minute you choose to be part of something, you value it. That's what it makes you. That $2 a month makes it valuable to you. You're in. Somebody who thinks that it's just $2 doesn't fucking get it. Okay? They don't have a winner's attitude. They don't know what it takes. Anybody who comes out and says, oh, you're begging, they don't fucking understand what it takes to win. What it takes to win is the fucking spade work. Dig ditches. All right? Because if your dream matters that much to you, but you're unwilling to dig ditches, your dream don't mean shit. You are not worthy of your dream. That's why you don't have it. Because you're not willing to dig ditches. That's it. So where are my new patrons? Do me a favor. Don't tell me about how good I am. Step up. That's how it is that I'll know that you're for real. Nice words. Oh, I love you, Sam. I love you. I love you. I'm your biggest fan. No, you're not my biggest fucking fan. You're not a patron. You're shit. You're nothing. All right? Maybe I have the wrong attitude. Well, maybe. Even if I have the wrong attitude, you know what the best part about it is? The part that gives me the confidence to keep having the wrong attitude? The fact that I know myself well enough to know that every morning when I get up, I look in the fucking mirror and I hold myself accountable to what I see. And if I get it wrong, I say, Sam, you got to do better. That's why I'm unafraid of making mistakes. That's it. I'm glad that you got to hear it, Candace. I'm glad. You don't need to show up every fucking day for you to matter. That's not how it works. Just please realize that everybody, words are meaningless. All right? Please realize that not everybody is worthy of your attention. Understand that. You got to pick and choose because you got only so many fucking hours. Pick and choose. And you know what that means? That means saying no. Say no. I'll respect you for it. All right? You know why it is that I get told no all the time? Because I'm not big enough. Because I'm not popular enough. That's why. Not because what I do isn't substantial. Not because what I do is not good. It's not that they argue about. It's not the quality of what I do. It's the fact that I play shitty little clubs rather than stadiums. That's what. And the thing is that you know what the difference is between my clubs and their stadiums? The stadiums that they look at as success, everybody who got into the stadium got in for free. That's Spotify. I got 60 people in my club. Every single one of them paid to get in and wants to be there. But I'm the failure. Because I got 60 people and not 60,000. There's the music industry for you. So how can I respect the music industry? The music industry is based on shit. All right? It's based on parameters that are not real. You don't believe me? Ask the artists. That's another thing that got me fucking going. A tweet today. I retweeted it if anybody's interested in reading it. Here, let me put it up for you. Okay? I'll tell you one of the things that really got me off, because this fucking hurts me. It's an artist I don't even know. Some artist named Damon K, Dada drummer. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he plays for. Who does he play for? Damon and Naomi. Okay, I don't know them. Okay? But Damon K's tweet goes, hey, but wait, there's more. Naomi and I, that's the name of his partner, Naomi and I recorded and released a new album this year. And it's 175,000 streams, earned us $526.50. So if you split that in half for the work that they did, an entire year they earned less than $300. They earned less than $300. Two people, think on it. 175,000 fucking streams. All right? And then, he says rightly, maybe next year we can release 20 albums so that we can finally earn over 10K. That's right. That's right. While everybody's fucking pushing out, oh, these were the big artists in Spotify. Everybody's showing you the fucking list of Spotify. These are my artists. Guess what? You just fucking gave free advertising to the fucking slave master. All right? Because it's meaningless. It's fucking meaningless. 175,000 got your favorite artist that you say you love $526, which he has to split with somebody else. And that's because they're only a duo. What happens when there's 5 members in the band? Hey, look at us. We're a fucking success. 175,000 streams, $50 a piece. Fuck off. Fuck off. Spotify Unwrapped. Unwrap this. But we don't matter. We don't fucking matter. Meanwhile, how many records did we sell here? Records, real records. That make the fucking band $3 all in a shot. $4 all in a fucking shot. That sells tickets, that sells t-shirts. But we don't matter. You know why? Because we're a club, we're not a stadium. We're a club full of paying patrons rather than a stadium filled with fucking nobodies who don't give a shit. I see people sharing Spotify year in review and did some math. Blood Music. Oh yeah, I love the label Blood Music. That's a Perturbator's label. Check this out, okay? Listen to me. Listen to this. This is why it is that I'm upset, okay? And people think, oh, he's so angry. He's never going to get by in the music industry. You know what? Maybe I'm trying to get by despite the music industry. Maybe that's why I'm angry. Because the music industry is the problem. That's why. And maybe it's the reason I'm upset is because I give a shit so much about art that I don't buy their bullshit. You're never going to make friends like that, Sam. Yeah, I'm not going to make the kinds of friends that I don't want like that. I'm good with it. So Blood Music, I see people sharing Spotify year in review, and I did some math. Someone had 32,000 minutes of playtime. That averages to 22 full days of playing music. So if you start Spotify and you play it 22 days, no breaks, okay? I mean, as an artist, if you're giving somebody 22 full fucking days, 24 hours of music, you're adding to their life, right? Okay. That 32,000 minutes and 22 full days of playing music. Let's assume the average song is 4 minutes and payout is 0.5 cents per song, half a penny a song. 22 full days of music listening paid out $40. That's the math. That's the math. 22 fucking days of music, 24/7, pays $40. But you know what? Why don't we use Adele as the measure of success? Spotify is great for artists. Look at Adele. I mean, this entire industry is full of shit. You're not supposed to say it. Why do I go on and on about public relations? Because they're fucking shit. That's why. Public relations sell you free tickets to the stadium. So that they can go out and say, oh, look, 60,000 people attended our fucking, 60,000 people attended our fucking, our thing. Yeah, but the artists got paid 3 cents. You got paid your part, though, Mr. and Mrs. PR, right? You got paid your salary to suck dick. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to respect somebody who sucks dick for a living because they do it for music? Fuck you. You're a fucking prostitute. You understand? So why do I get angry? I get angry because I give a shit. That's why I get angry. Oh, Sam, you're just angry because you can't fill a stadium with 60,000 people. No, that's not why I'm not angry. But granted, you're right. I don't know how to fill a stadium with 60,000 people. I don't know how to do that. You know, your tune would change, Sam, if you knew how to do it the other way. Your tune would change. If you knew how to be a success based on the parameters the music PR and the music industry considers success, not the artists, the music industry. If you were able to do that, Sam, your tune would change. Guess what, bitch? Can I tell you something? I am what I am today. I'm not going to fucking stop. Next year I'll be here. The year after I'll be here. 10 years from now I'll be here. And you know what generally happens to a career? It gets bigger as time goes by. I'm telling you right now, put me on the fucking hook right now. Put me on the hook. Let's see if I sell out. Tell me next year if I sell out my principal. Tell me in 5 years. Tell me in 10 years. I'll keep playing clubs. You think that that's the fucking measure of success? Whether you're playing a full club or a fucking stadium, that's the measure of success? You got it wrong. You got it wrong. You know what it is that your measure of success is? Your system of values inside. What you have inside. That's your fucking success. Measure yourself by your fucking success. Not this bullshit. And get off Facebook. You want better self-confidence? Get off Facebook. That's the first thing you need to do. Stop looking at people's vacations. Fuck them. My wife got me a coffee. You see how much I love her? You know that there's no one in the world that I'm meaner to than my wife and my kid? Think about it. How can it be any other way? Who sees the worst of me? My wife and my kid. How does that work, Sam? Why do they love you? Because they also see the best of me. Because they see a full person. They see an honest person. Good, bad, ugly. There's no deception. It counts. Measure yourself against real metrics. You know how you know that they're real? Somebody else doesn't tell you what the metric is. You make that metric for yourself. That's how you do it. Okay? Because can I tell you something? The method to success doing my show is not ranting for an hour. That's not the method, because I don't get paid to rant. If I really gave a fuck about that, you know what it is that I would do? I'd fucking keep the same system all the time and pump out song after song after song after song. But wait a second, what if I don't feel like doing that? Oh, it doesn't matter, Sam, just fits. Go, look, cog in the wheel, cog in the wheel, cog in the wheel. Just keep doing it this way. It's a formula for success. What about if following a formula made me unhappy? But Sam, success. Maybe the success isn't worth it. Maybe the minute you become unhappy, you feel trapped by it and it's not success anymore. You might think it's success because the right amount of money is in your bank. Because the right amount of streams tell people that you're relevant. But you're not happy. Because the price you paid for that money in your bank and the fucking streams of the people that love you, the fucking people that use I love you and I'm your biggest fan words like it's nothing, those people are nothing. Maybe that's why. Because you know utterly at the bottom of everything that you're doing, your whole fucking system of values is based on bullshit. That's why. So guess what? My system of values is now based on bullshit. That's why my patrons love me. You think I don't know why you love me? You love me because I give a shit about you. Because I mean it. Because when you send me pictures of your newborn, I give a shit. When your son has trouble at school because his teachers don't understand, I can't do anything to help you, but I give a shit. When you're having fucking struggles that make it where you can't get off your own fucking couch, and I know what your struggles are, I don't put you down for what you're not getting right. I tell you, you're fucking young. You'll figure it out. You're working. This is causing you problems, right? It's causing you distress. That distress will make you better. Pressure fucking creates diamonds, and it's the truth. If you're not willing to put yourself under the pressure, how are you going to be anything? You know what pressure is called? It's called adversity. So push. Don't think that I don't understand you, Candita. I see you. I know that there's a part of me. I don't even know what you do, Candita, for a living. I don't. Okay? But I know that there's something inside you where I motivate you. I know that. And I see how you are. You come in and it's just... You support the show. I love you for it. It matters. It matters. I know that I motivate you, and I'm going to keep kicking your ass. It matters. Work for it. It doesn't matter. And you know what? Don't get discouraged by the fact that you're sick. Don't get discouraged by the fact that you're old and that's not true. You're not dead, are you? Your time's not done. Keep working. But work for the right reasons. Work for the things that will satisfy you for real. Work for your own fucking values. Work for what matters to you personally. Don't work based on somebody else's ideal so that other people can say you're successful. Because other people telling you you're successful doesn't mean a goddamn thing if you're not happy. All right? So, what I basically did is wasted an hour. Sam, that's fucking terrible strategy. How are you going to make money if you're wasting an hour? You're just talking. Why don't you just fucking pump these people full of music so that they give you money? Because that's not an honest show if that's not what I'm feeling. That's why. Because an honest show means that I talk to you. Because I got shit on my chest too. And because I never presented it as I'm not going to be just your jukebox. Sometimes I'm happy to be your jukebox. Because the standard isn't only how much money you fucking make. There are more things that matter. All right? And creating meaningful, lasting relationships based on real things matters. And the way that you guys know that it's real is that I say things like this. That's how you know I'm real. You know I'm real because I piss off the right people, the wrong people for the right reasons. And I'm willing to do it, and I have the fucking balls to deal with it. That's what it is. So fuck music PR. You work in public relations, guess what? You're a professional whore. Shit job. All right. I don't even know what I'm playing anymore. But do you know how good it feels to just fucking yell like that? You just get everything off your chest. Do you understand? You know how good it feels? Instead of letting it fester inside you. I can make requests $200 a piece. That's right. All I need to do is attract 2 rich people and get 2 requests. What good is that? What good is that? I know that there's big parts of what it is that I do that I'm giving it away. I know that. I'm okay with it. I am. I'm not angry. I don't feel taken advantage of. Not even for 1 second. Not even for 1 fucking second do I feel taken advantage of. Because it's real. Because I appreciate it. Okay? And at the end of the entire thing, 10 years from now, when you see that I haven't sold out, because if you think I'm going to sell out, don't hold your motherfucking breath. What it is that we can say is, you know what we can say? Sam did it, 1 patron at a time, $2 at a time, a $10 request at a time. That's how we did it. He busted his ass and he digged the ditches. He dug out the foundation for this fucking castle that all of you love right now. You understand? He didn't do it for the fucking magazines that come in and take the pictures of how nice all of it looks. That's not why he did it. He did it for the real reasons. That castle that he built, he fucking got in there in the mud and he fucking got dirt under his fingers and he fucking took the spade and he dug out the hole. That's why. There's value in that. There's value in it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So, God bless the blue-collar workers. God bless you all. Fuck. I love you. God bless the person who fucking makes my French fries for me. I know that I didn't exactly motivate you guys to make songs, to request songs. Don't worry about it. That doesn't matter. I'm happy, if anything, and I'm grateful that I have a room full of people where I get to practice and work on my art the way I want to. Sometimes it's stock and sometimes it's not. And I can't tell you what percentage is what because every day is different. You know, just like a normal human being. You wake up and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. One day it's one thing, another day it's another thing. You don't know. That's why. Yeah, because the working class, my friend, you know why long live the working class? Because the working class is a fucking mentality. It's not a status. It's a fucking mentality. Blue collar isn't your status. Blue collar is your fucking mentality. What are you willing to do? All right? I come from farmers. Okay? I come from people who fucking worked the dirt, who spread shit in their dirt to grow tobacco. That's what I come from. I'm proud of that. How can you be proud of somebody who went home smelling like shit? How can you be fucking do that? Your grandmother used to be so fucking tired, she fell off her bike sometimes because it was so dark. Just trying to get from the fields to home made her so tired she fell off the fucking bike. Yeah. I'm proud. I'm fucking proud. And what you know is that at the end of the entire thing, I'm never going to say you're not good enough based on your status. That's another thing. That's what it is that makes me relatable. that I judge you on your character. When I say no, I don't say no based on your character. I mean, sorry, I don't say no because based on status or any of that. You're not making enough money, you don't contribute enough, you're not rich enough. I don't base it on that. I base it on your character. I base it on the system of beliefs that concord with mine. So guess what? I'm proud of this fucking club. It's easy for me to give a shit about you because I do. I spit all over my fucking record. I do that. All right. I found my next records that I have to clean up. Who wants some David Bowie?
Drifting down a silent path, stumbling over land. Open up your heart to me. Show me who you are, and I would be your slave. Do you walk in peace? Do you laugh out loud at me? No one else is free. Open up your heart to me. Show me all you are, and I would be your slave. I don't sit and wait. I don't give a damn. I don't see the point at all. No footprints in the sand. I bet you laugh out loud at me. A chance to strike me down. Give me peace of mind at last. Show me all you hold. Open up your heart to me. I would be your slave.
Laura. Now we have a problem with you.
That's right.
You're not even a real doctor. You and your fake-ass degree talking so much shit on us queers. But let me tell you something, Laura.
We are living.
If Limperist ever crosses your path, it's over.
That's right, girl. You are over.
More. Let's go. More. Some more. I gotta go take a piss. Let's go. Limp Wrist, the best. I'm going to continue this. I'm playing the whole side. Andrew, Polam, can you please show me the album cover to Muddy Waters? I have like 20,000 Muddy Waters records. Give me the cover. You guys don't mind I'm playing all aside one of Limp Wrist. It's not very cool to do that, but it's a fucking awesome album. And it's some of my favorite punk, hardcore of all time. That's the truth.
What the fuck is going on?
Bart is right when he says he kind of pushed me towards getting this Limp Wrist record. But wait a second. Aren't you the one who introduced Bart to Limp Wrist? Yes, I am. But he bought the different record because that's the only one that was available. And when he bought it, me and Bart talk on the regular, you know? When he bought it, right away, it's like, dude, you want this. It's like, yeah, I know, but I have one Limp Wrist record. Really? He said, no, seriously, you want it. That's why I bought it. Turns out he's right. Come on, man. You can't imagine just getting completely fucking jacked on that. We just got like what? Between 10 and 15 minutes of just brutality. It's the best. I love it. That's the kind of thing that pumps me up. And yeah, I totally see the minor threat thing. Makes me happy that I play this kind of stuff, you know, because a lot of you guys, I mean, listen, Nelson did kind of point out correctly, that if there's a weaker, I wouldn't say that it's completely dead, but if there was a weaker segment of the archive, it's the punk section. Punk, hardcore. It's exactly what led me to go out and buy more hardcore and punk. The fact that he pointed out what's true. You know how I know that he's right? Because he's got a good punk and hardcore collection. You know what I mean? You notice what the theme is here? You notice the people who I appreciate most? The people who fucking talk straight. I love it. These are the people I can trust. I love doing these shows with you. Like, really, I do, man. We're going to put together a set here, see how many of you guys know what we know. We got a bunch of the songs coming in. So that's going to be very awesome. I found everything already that needs to be played. So we have the next 8 songs lined up. Who will know what? It's not a contest. It's a checklist. It's a reason for us to talk. That's all. Nothing more. Candita, can I say something to you? You have no idea how much I appreciate you when you show up. You're not here all the time, but you have no idea how much you appreciate you. Can I tell you why? Because you value me, and it shows. You value my work, you value this space, and you make me feel that way. It's the best. You did something a couple of days ago that meant a lot to me. I hadn't seen you in a while. You came in, you dropped $50 on the house and said, play some music. It tells me that you appreciate the room. It tells me that you appreciate the people that you're around and that you appreciate what we do here. That's what it tells me. I felt gratitude for that. Wait a second, Sam. So you feel gratitude only when people pay you money? No, that's not true. I'm just pointing to that particular example in this case right now. Nice people count, man. What's the $2 about, the patronage? You value, you judge people not only on what they do, but what they don't do. Because people tell you where their values are, all by themselves. So give them a reason to show it. One thing that I know after doing this as long as I do, my system works. It works for me at least. I mean, I'm not sure if he's here. But Caniac that was here yesterday, talking, wanted a request. I told him, look, it's all really nice, but I don't know who you are. So can you just leave me a message on Patreon? Because I want to know who you are, you know? To me, the idea of just connecting with you guys matters. You understand? You're not a faceless audience. You're people I know. And he said, I don't know how to do that. And I stuck to it. Even though the dude put up for a request. It's like, wait a second, Sam. A lot of people will go out and they'll say, hey, wait a second, Sam. What the fuck's wrong with you? The guy put up for a fucking song. What are you giving him a hard time for? Because you have to say no. Because you have to stand for the principle. The principle doesn't change just because somebody put up some money. The principle is the principle. It's what the entire premise is based upon. So I didn't play his request for him. He paid for it. Told him, yeah, dude, I'll wait for you. It's like, yeah, Sam, I don't know how to do this. Okay, well, no problem. There's no hurry. I'm not going to steal your money. I'll play your song for you. Just what I'm going to need you to do is figure out how to do this because I need to know that you're for real. You know why? Because people always try to sneak in when they're not for real. I deal with lies all the time. That's it. And can I tell you something that was good about that guy, Caniac? And all of you, because I ask on a regular basis. Just send me a message. I just want to know who you are. None of you guys ever take it bad. Ever. Because you know what I'm doing. Because I have to. What, you think it's fun? Being the fucking bouncer? You think it's fun being the gatekeeper? You think that's fun? That's the fun part of my work? You think it's fun fucking pushing to get a patron for $2 a month? You think that's fun? This is the part of my job that makes me happy? No. This is the hardest part of the job. But it's what you need. That's what the ditch digging is. That's what you build your castle on. Facebook has just gotten us used to seeing the vacation and the cocktails and the fancy meals and all the rest of this without seeing what it took in order to earn the money to do all of that. And to me, I find everything that you need to do in order to get yourself ahead to be far more meaningful and interesting. I don't care about your golf club. I don't. I don't care about your vacation. I don't. I'm going to play a bunch of songs for you now. Let's see what you know. Let's see what you don't know. Again, checklist, not competition. The entire premise is not to find a winner. Rather, the premise is to get us to talk to each other about music. To get people who do know something to talk about it with people who don't. To share the knowledge. Can I tell you something that makes me happy? Nelson, even though he's not on his couch. Can I tell you something? When you play the game, it makes me happy. You didn't for a while. And I know him well enough to know why he doesn't. Because the dude doesn't have ego. He doesn't give a shit about looking like the guy who knows the most. It's not him. He just loves music. But the reason I point to him is specifically because I think he's good for the group. He knows a fuck ton. He knows a lot. And we got some people here who know a lot. Killers. Tons of knowledge. That's why I want you to play the game. It's not about you looking better. It's not about you getting the score. You're going to get the score, bitch. You're going to get the score. You have so many fucking records. You're in this. You're all the time. You're a real one. Of course you're going to get the score. Nobody gives a shit about that. That doesn't make you better. You're looking at it wrong. What makes you valuable is the fact that you share your information. That you plug into the hive mind. So what it is that I'm doing is I'm trying to find ways to keep you plugged in. I'm trying to find ways to make you feel like you're part of that hive mind, that you want to be a part of it. You know? That's what it's about. And Cockblood shows up. Cockblood's another one. Play a bunch of songs for him. This guy's always going to score big. He's a nerd. But that's what makes him what he is. You understand? So. And those of you who get not quote-unquote good scores, that shit doesn't matter, you know. If you take any of this right, you see it as an opportunity to learn so much more. That's why you're here. That's what you signed up for. You signed up for the shit you don't know. You signed up to learn more because you love music so much that you want more than just what you know. You understand? Does that make sense? Look at me spitting out these pearls of wisdom. So tell me, song number 1 is starting right now. Who knows it? Who knows this next one? bitch. That's fucking awesome. I love that song. So we're gonna play song number 3. Before that, Les Salisbury Steak. I know that it's a very common nickname, but you're Steak. You are. Listen to me. You picked 3 wonderful songs. Every one of those songs is about 14 years long. So I can only play you 2 songs. Unless you give me another 10, and you don't have to. All the songs are legit 7 minutes plus, 7 minutes plus, and 11 minutes plus. Can't do it. So, I'm going to give you an option. I'm going to play harmonium. Guaranteed. And then, you can do one of 2 things. You can choose between Pollen and Morse code, and I'll play one of them. Or you can throw up another 10 and I'll play both. Oh, you put in 40? Oh, bitch, I didn't know that, dude. Oh, if you put in 40, then you're good. You did me right. You see? You did me right. No. I take it back, Les. I take it back, Steak. I did it wrong. I said it wrong. I didn't see that. I'll be happy to play your set for you. Can I say to you, Les? Massive respect to you.
I failed.
You fucking own your shit. I love it. You have no idea how important that is to me. Like, if you guys know anything about me whatsoever, you know where it is that you lose me immediately as a friend, respect, everything. You know where you lose me immediately? You can't own your shit. You lose me fucking immediately. Immediately. And that's not you. You understand? So, you have my respect, sir. You do. And I got it wrong. He knows how the game works. Yeah, you do. There you go. And guess what? You know something else about me, Steak? If I really didn't like you and if you weren't like that, I wouldn't take you back. Not for your fucking patronage. I don't do that. I like you. I like people who own their shit. I love it. I love it. I love people who present themselves as not perfect. I trust it more. I just trust it more. Someone who has the answer to everything, I don't trust that shit. It's impossible to know everything. It's impossible to do everything. It's impossible. You know? Nothing ever falls on you. Dude, you fucking live a life that I don't know anything about. We don't have that in common. You? I got shit in common with all of you. All of you. You have my fucking respect. Please understand something. It's not just you who chooses the show. I fucking choose you. You're my people. I want to be around you. You make me proud. You understand? If we were in a room full of people right now and everybody fucking hung out, there were a bunch of people looking at us and what we do together, I'd be proud of this group. It's not because I have to micromanage what everyone's going to say. It's because I just know that this is a good group of people. I fucking trust these people. I love these people. I respect these people. That shit matters. It's the real things. You understand? This is why you get up every morning and you make tape. God bless Uma. She never fucking makes, she never hates me when I say that. Can I tell you something, Uma? Something I probably never said, but maybe I did. Ask my wife. I don't know if she's still on. Maybe she's not on anymore. But before I start every shift, like when I'm going downstairs because I'm about to start my show, something I always tell myself is I just go down the stairs and I go, time to make the donuts. Just go down, time to make the donuts. Some of you don't know what that means. There's others who know exactly what the fuck that means. There used to be a Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Once upon a time, Dunkin' Donuts was all over Canada and the United States. It was a huge chain. Not anymore. And one of the commercials that they used to have on television was they would show the dude who had to open up his Dunkin' Donuts. And the way it is that they would tell you that their donuts are made fresh every morning is that they would show the guy completely fucking hammered, waking up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, waking up, getting the fucking, rubbing the sleep out of his eyes, fucking stumbling. Time to make the donuts. That's why. Make the motherfucking donuts. You understand? Do the dirty work. Make the fucking, knead the flour. Do it. Time to make the butter flaps. Yeah, now they're called Dunkin', just like Kentucky Fried Chicken is called KFC. Same deal. I don't know. So, Les Salisbury knows the fucking game. I love you for it. You're a crusty old fuck. You are. I'm going to play another song. Who knows this one? Song number 3. Hippie schmoo, gotta go to work all day, work for underpants. I don't even know what it means, but sure. Okay. All right. Who knows this song? Play the other one, don't worry about it. I'm free. Nothing worries me. You can give yourself 2 points if you get the next one. You know what happened there? I picked the wrong version. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick the next version and you can still give yourself 2 points for it. This is the version you all know a lot better.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying.
Here's the best part right here. Here it comes. Yeah, baby. You know that my Instagram really sucks? My social media presence sucks my balls. I'm horrible. But I spend more time posting pictures of my scale and my workouts on Instagram than anything else. I don't want to fucking live an online life. Not like that. I want to do my radio show. I want that to be it. I don't want to work on making my radio show more popular. I want to work on making my show better for the people who are here. You understand? The end game is my family today, not the family I can get later. You know, one of the reasons that this matters to me as much as it does, you know why it matters? Why it is that I really see you as family? Like, all you girls are my sisters. Candita's my fucking sister. Uma's my sister. You understand? The rest of you, you're my brothers. Because I didn't have that. I always wanted that. Not having a proper family is the thing that's given me the most pain in life. I knew from very, very, very early on, like before I hit 10, by 7 years old, 8 years old, I knew. The only way I'm ever going to have a good family is if I make it myself. So you guys are it. You can decide whether the family is good or not. This is you. You are my family. And that's why I'm as fucking committed to you as I am. Because my responsibility is one that I will never shirk. It matters to me. It matters to me. It matters to me. My opinion, my thing has always been, I don't want to see pictures about your vacation. I don't care about pictures of your vacation. Like, really, I don't. But when it comes to other things, you know, I want to know about your lives. I do. I like it. You know how proud it makes me? That fucking fatty Boom Boom sent me a private text saying, "Hey, Sam, I just want you to know that I finally proposed to Shmoo." You know how proud that makes me? I feel like my brother's getting married.
Fatty Boom Boom.
You understand? Like, I mean, like, I was proud. I was fucking proud. My God, you took the time to tell me that. Do you understand, fucking Tiangua, that to me, Almond is like like, this is like my niece? I feel like a proud uncle. He told all of us that he became a proud dad. He sent me pictures of his little girl today. You know how proud that makes me? You know what doesn't make me proud? Uncle Sam? Is that good? What should I be, Uncle Sam or Uncle VJ? Which one am I? You know? Dino Girl, same thing. You're like my sister. I don't know your boyfriend though, so I can't really talk. I can't say, but I know he's a patron, but I don't know him. You guys kind of talk for both of you, you know? But and why do I do it? Because I'm some kind of fucking motivational speaker? No. You know why I do it? Because if I say it, then I have to hold myself responsible. If I'm going to open my fucking trap, my words have to mean something. So I say things so I make sure that I'm just as accountable. That's why it is that I post pictures of my workout. That's why I post pictures of my scale. Because if I fail, you're all going to know it. And I hold myself accountable. There's no fucking way I'm failing. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. That's the kind of brother I'm going to be. I'm going to be the guy that kicks you in the ass. I want that. Guess what, Candita? I know that that's what you want about me anyway. That's what you like. You love the music, but the community, that's... I know I do that for you. You think I don't know? Guess what, Candita? Keep pushing. I'll keep kicking your ass. That's what I'll do. Nelson's a different story. I push Nelson, but I don't really have to. Nelson keeps me honest, always. Nelson's the first guy to call bullshit when him and his wife too. I'll take Janice's sass all day long. All day long. She's the best. Because if you got friends around you that'll be honest with you, you have no idea how much they're worth. They're worth their weight in fucking gold. If you respect these people, these are the people that should be your fucking compass. These are the people that it's like, yeah, there. You understand? It doesn't mean you want to be like them. There's not idol worship. It's not about that. It's about if you want to be good, you have people around you that are good. If you want to be good, you have people around you that are better than you. And you fucking push. You push each other. So what I do is I push myself. I'm the guy with the fucking microphone. That's it. But I go through the same struggles you do. Capiche? And if you know anything about me, if I don't like something, I'm going to say it. Not because I hate you. Because I'm going to say it. And if I'm wrong, you can push back. No fucking problem. Push back. All right? Because those are relationships. Relationships is when you talk the real shit. And sometimes you're not going to see the same things eye to eye. That's okay. You know what makes it a real relationship? You did it and you got past it and you're still friends. That's what makes it real. You know what would have not made it real and would have diminished the friendship? If you would have pretended it didn't bother you and you just kind of swept it under the rug. Now, you know what? The rug that both of you are standing on, there's shit under the rug. The person who dealt it knows they just dealt you a pile of shit. The person who swept it under the rug knows they didn't clean it. They didn't acknowledge it. They swept it under the rug so that you don't see it. Fuck them. Fuck them. So, that's why I do what it is that I do. I'm not going to be popular, kids. Sam's not going to be the next Howard Stern, kids. That's probably the biggest thing that I learned this year. The biggest quote-unquote disappointment to me, quote-unquote, as I'm looking at the year, the biggest quote-unquote disappointment to me is the fact that my show didn't become huge. Tell you the truth, I love my show. I mean, I spend every day here. I better love it. I love my show. Does it mean I wouldn't change anything? I would. I just don't know what it is yet. You just keep doing it and you work at your craft. If I'm your favorite dive bar, then you understand me so fucking perfectly. Do you understand how much you understand me if I'm your favorite dive bar? Candita, that made me love you that much more. You get it. I want Vinyl Junkies to be your favorite fucking dive bar. Yes. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want to be the high-end place. I don't want to be Nobu. I don't. It's not because I don't like it, but that's not where I go. I'm sure the food at Nobu is delicious. But that's not me. That's not where I go. It's not. Take me to the fucking janky Indian restaurant at the corner. You understand? With the Christmas lights that they put up everywhere. These fucking Indian people. All they got Christmas lights on all year round. I don't understand that. You know? I'm telling you, it's like it warmed me up that you said that to me, Candita. What you said tells me that you understand me. Tells me that you understand that calling me your favorite dive bar is not an insult. Not even fucking close. Not close. I don't aspire for more. That's why it is that I said that my biggest quote-unquote failure was the fact that I didn't get huge. And then I thought about it. Why? If I'm honest with myself, a big part of it is I don't know why. I don't know why the show's not huge. I love what I do. Like, I think that what I do is great. And it's only going to get better. I'm confident of what I do. I know that next year the show's going to be better than it is now. So what do? I stop now because it's not as good? No. I keep fucking doing it. Okay? You know what's the secret sauce over here? I don't stop. That's the fucking secret sauce. And if I'm able to motivate somebody even 1 minute out of a fucking week, I did something. That matters. So why did I fail? I know exactly why I failed. Because my expectation was wrong. It's not the result that failed. The result is fucking perfect. It's my personal expectation that was wrong to begin with. That's where I failed. I failed myself. I deluded myself in thinking that that was a goal and that it mattered and that I needed a big audience to be successful. That's my failure. You know why that failure is the best thing that's happened to me? Because it made me realize that doesn't matter. The people that are here, 75 people on fucking Twitch, 11 people on YouTube, sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. Those are the people. Focus on them. Make sure that you operate the best fucking dive bar. If you're going to be a good dive bar owner, be proud of what it is that you do. You sweep the fucking floors. You do it. Okay? If you go around thinking, well, my dive bar isn't Nobu, you're never going to be happy. Guess what? There's a lot of people that don't give a fuck about Nobu. They'd rather go to the dive bar. Let me take it back to fucking Hell's Kitchen. If I want a challenge, you know what? Honestly, you want to take me to Nobu where I got to take a picture and look good for the camera? You know what? Can I tell you what it is that I'd like my fucking rewards to be for putting on a good challenge? You guys go out to Nobu, get dressed up, do all of that for the camera. Can I take a nap? If I can take a fucking nap so that I can get my head straight, so that I can take care of the next dinner service, that's my reward. That's my reward. If you really want me to be happy, let me fucking take it. You guys take the limousine, go to Nobu. Have a nice meal oceanside. It's beautiful. You want to know how do you really want to give me a reward? I want to take a fucking Uber to a dive bar. I want to take an Uber to a fucking taco truck. I'm telling you, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even fucking kidding. Ask Nelson how important it is to me. It's just my idea of the best things in life aren't the richest, aren't exclusive to people who have money or status. They're not. Qualitative experiences don't exist only for the rich and wealthy. That's not true. It's what you do with it. So my failure, you know what it was? My failure is to not fucking measure my goal for success properly to begin with. This year was an overwhelming success, not a fucking failure. I lose Instagram followers. I don't gain them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's where your 10,000 hours come into the picture, folks. It took me 3,000 hours to realize that my idea of success wasn't right. One person who's willing to pay $10 for a drink in your bar is worth more than 100 people who wouldn't give you $2 a month to be in your bar in the first place, but they want to be there every day and they love you. They love you so much they call you their fucking hero. They call you the best thing on radio. They call you all of these things, but they won't put $2 a month up. 100 of those people, you know what they're worth? 0. That one person who was part of your fucking group and gave you $10 to play a song, you know what they did? They put you $12 ahead so that you can keep doing it tomorrow. So what do? Do you go after the 100 people who won't do anything? Or do you go after the one person who appreciates your dive bar enough to order your janky food? So, my failure was deluding myself into a false concept of what success is. I'm happier than I've ever been in my entire fucking life. Seriously. I'm where I want to be. I'm still as angry as ever. But I got to tell you something. You know what it is that's happened? When I didn't become popular, you know what happened? My expectations came crashing right down to earth where they needed to be. Why do I have to work with the music industry? Why should I give a single fuck about the music industry? Why? Why should I work at increasing my numbers so that they translate to what they consider success? Yet they're fucking peddling streams that doesn't get the artists paid. Why should I measure my success according to their metric when I think their metric is fucking devoid of anything valuable? That's where I made my mistake. You know? Is anybody fed up of hearing me talk? I talk a lot, don't I? Today I feel like it. You know what it also means, though? A big thing that's changed during the show used to happen 8 to 11. One thing that's happened lately, nah. When it is that I started valuing the people that are here, so the 72 people on Twitch and the 11 people on YouTube, the patrons among you, you know what happened? What happened is that I didn't want to work less because I was exhausting myself. I was exhausting myself when I was working for a bigger audience. Now I don't exhaust myself anymore. Now instead I'm working for my people. Now I keep the doors open for all of you. My life has meaning every day because of it. So what winds up happening? I'm willing to go extra always. Because I want to. Because I'm not doing something that, you know? Because I'm working towards my own thing, not somebody else's fucking bullshit. Public relations in music, their job is to make it look like the biggest thing in the world. They're the ones that are supposed to sell you on success that doesn't even exist yet because the album hasn't come out. Okay? They peddle bullshit. So, my big mistake this year was to measure myself according to an ideal that I consider bullshit. No future. You notice the patron number fell. Yeah, the patron number falls at the beginning of every month. There are some people who decide that they want to leave. There are some people that don't like the show. There are some people whose payments don't go through for whatever reason. I can't worry about it. You get on the fucking horse and you do the same thing every single day. Every single day. That's it. You know? You keep hearing me hustle for $2 a month. You keep hearing me say, hey man, if you like what we do, become a patron. You can take it for free if you want. Take it for free, no problem. Just chat is for patrons. That's it. That's it. And it works. That formula that the naysayers, that formula that those people that don't want to be a part of it and don't that think it's not worth $2 a month, that formula is the story to success. That's what made this channel successful. Learn how to determine the people who give a shit. The audience is not all created the same. Learn how to say no to where you need to say no. And value what you have that much more. You know what? You know how that gets me up in the morning? Do you know, I'm not fucking kidding, guys. Do you know that as we share our lives together every fucking day over here, every night we share the chat, we get to know each other. Do you know that I wake up in the morning thinking of you guys? I wonder how the kid's doing. I wonder how Alman's doing. Is Candita still alone? Is Stephanie home now? It's cool. We got Nelson for another couple of days. He doesn't start working until midweek. It's the weekend. Uma's going to be here. She's not going to be out making tape. Bart's probably settled in Hamburg. So now that he's going to be settled in, we're going to start seeing him a bit. I hope Violet shows up today. If she shows up, it's a good day. All she's got to do is show up. Show up. When she's not here, it's not good. When she's here, it's good. You fucking tap in. You check in. Because it's your support system. You know? So, you tap into your support system when you don't feel like it. Even if you don't feel like it. Because it keeps you going. It's that little bit that'll take you just to the next level. Don't look at the fucking mountain. Don't. Just worry about taking the next step. That's it. So show up. When you don't show up, I wait for when you show up. You know? You start caring. You know what I'm saying? So what it is that happened isn't such a bad thing at all. My biggest disappointment wasn't a disappointment. My biggest disappointment was a very, very, very good thing. It was a shift in thinking that made me realize what my true value, where the real value is. You know? The other option was for me to stay bitter about it. For me to live bitter forever because the show will never be anything. I gotta tell you though, I really don't believe that. One of the reasons I don't believe that, I think the show's amazing. I think that just over time, it's just a matter of time before you get enough people who fucking understand what it is that we do here. They get it. It's a matter of time. But what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to be unhappy until then. I'm supposed to wait for that. I'm supposed to wait for when my fucking when my numbers hit. That's when I'll be happy. I'll be happy when the numbers hit. Oh, but how about before you hit your fucking numbers? How about before that? How about before you win the big score? How about then? That's what matters. I think the big score is going to happen. I do. You know why I think the big score is going to happen? Because I happen to think that this is good now and it's going to get better, number one. Number two, there's still a whole lot for me to learn. And number three, I will never motherfucking sell out my values, ever. If I sell out my values, you know what it is that I did? I sold every one of you motherfuckers out. That's what I did. And I'm not going to do that. I don't do it. So, the reason I think it's going to be something at some point or another is because things just change over time. And number two, I think that it's good. I think it's good. I mean, I hope it's good. I hope so. If it's not, what am I doing spending every single day doing it? God damn. That would make my life pretty useless, right? That's what the naysayers say. You ever see the way it is that the trolls... Oh, dude, you sit in your basement. Everybody knows every reason why I'm a loser. Everybody knows every reason why it is that I'm no good. Meanwhile, they're on the other side of their fucking computer and they're spending time worried about what I'm doing in my garden rather than tending to their own. Take the fucking boulders out of your garden before you start worrying about how I'm tending to mine. And you start learning that not everybody's worth the attention. And you start focusing your attention towards those that are important. And you learn how to fucking say no. You learn how to say no. But Sam, you know, it's much better if you didn't talk the way you talked. You'd make more friends in the music industry. Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't be able to be myself, would I? If I see a pile of shit in front of me, I'm going to say it smells. So, I'm pretty sure that I've chiseled out a good family, and that's another thing that makes me proud. You see, because when I look at this, I can say that I worked every single day of the year. Every day. Not a single day off. And that's exactly what I did. I chiseled one little thing at a time. And I built it. And it's there. And it counts. And it matters. Not only to me, but to you. It's a family. And my responsibility is to keep the doors open. So I do what I gotta do. We'll find patron number, what are we looking for now? Patron number 827? We'll find patron number 827. You don't need to worry. We'll find him. Or her. When we do, it's because it's the right person. Candace, and you can still totally get big, quote unquote. Yeah, I know that. Oh, I know that. I know I'm good. I know that I'm good at what I do. I know I'm only going to get better. So, yeah. I'm going to become a master. Think about a master luthier. Okay? A luthier is the guy that makes the string instruments, right? Mandolins, guitars, whatever their specialty is. Think about a master luthier. How many fucking customers do you think he needs? He's a master. He's got only so much time. He can make only so many guitars. So he sells his guitars at these crazy prices. And some people say it's not worth it. Okay, well then you don't understand what he's doing then. You don't understand the craft. You don't understand that you're getting a handmade instrument. You don't understand what goes into it. So it's not worth it to you. So what's the right answer? Is he better if he sells 1 million instruments and makes more money? That's what makes him more successful? You know? Of course I want to find more people that value this. Of course I do. But it's a numbers game. You have to fucking sort through so many people. You have to put in so many hours. You have to find the right person. You're not selling anything here. I'm not selling anything. I'm doing my thing and trying to find the right people. That's it. And what happens? You wind up being the fucking dive bar that's been open for 40 years with the t-shirt that all the fucking tourists come in and they take a picture. Maybe they'll buy a beer off of you. Maybe. Maybe they'll buy a t-shirt. They're probably going to take a picture inside and post it on their social media. But your regulars are what keeps your door open, not the rest. The rest is nonsense. Where's Patreon 827? If you like what I do, you like what we do, you like this community, then you value it as much as I do and as much as we do. Go become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. Give us a chance to get to know you. Become a part of the conversation. All right, folks. I'm gonna play more music. I guess I got a lot on my mind, you know? It's been a rough week. My schedule was completely fucked. You know how much sleep I got yesterday? None. Zero. Zero, 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 zero. Nothing. Exhausted but can't sleep. I slept like a baby, though. I went to bed at 5 or 6 in the a.m., but I slept all the way till 4. I slept 10 hours. It was the most beautiful thing in the world. 10 straight hours of sleep. Sam, you slept your day away. Yeah, motherfucker, I was working all night. But it's been hard. It has. But I can point to some things anyway. No matter how hard the fucking week is, I close my motherfucking circles every single week. I did my physical activity. I did the minimum every week. That's why it is that I do this. It's just, I still fucking did, you know, all of the stuff that doesn't matter. All the stuff that just the routine stuff that nobody pays attention to. That's the shit that's going to get you somewhere. What I did is I made sure that I punched in every day. Every fucking day. No matter how shitty the day is. No matter how bad it felt. I did it. Today, somehow it feels like I've fixed my sleep schedule too. Just because I got a good night's sleep. You don't understand. You don't understand. 10 hours. It was glorious. It was glorious, man. So, I'm happy that I got this thing. Yeah, I don't sleep well anymore. My wife says it's because I'm older, because I'm 50. She says, yeah, it's because you're an old man. Maybe, I don't know. But I hate it because I value my sleep so much. All right. Can I play more music for you? It might be because I stay up until 7 a.m. Yeah, I know, but that's my schedule. That's the thing. That's the part that's rough. It's just it knocks me around, but I do the best I fucking can. I like to do 8 hours of sleep also. And when I'm really motivated, listen, I can get by on nothing. I mean, I did it yesterday, you know, but doesn't mean that it's the right way to do it. It catches up on you. I try to get my 8 hours. All right. Let me play you this other song. What are we? 3 songs we played? Did we play 3 songs? We played 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Okay, 4 songs. I know we played 3 songs. This is the 4th one. This is the 4th one right here. Who knows it? Who knows it? Wrong fucking song again!
For me,
Or did I already play it? I already played it, didn't I? I already fucking played it. I'm busy talking. You should shut up, Sam. You're not paying attention anymore. You're getting everything wrong, Sam. I'm going to play song number 5. I'm going to play, the next 3 songs. If any of you are lucky, other than the person who requested them, Steak, you're going to go 1 for 3, if you're lucky. Many of you are going to go 0 for 3. But if you're lucky, you're going to go 1 for 3. So, let's see if you know these next ones. All this music is straight from Quebec. Now, I live here. So you guys, you hear a lot of music from where I'm from. I love the music that's played here, you know? So, I'm going to play 3 songs from Quebec bands. And you guys can tell me what you think. Who's the first one? Let's see. Oh, fuck, okay. A band called Pollen. Pollen is the next one. It's a prog band, I guess. The album is from 1976. Vieux corps de vidange. How do you fucking pronounce that? Old Body of the Life of an Angel, which doesn't really make sense. But I'm going to play the song for you, okay? Question is, will you like it? If you like it, then the job is done, right? That's what I love about that dive bar. Like, I don't know a lot of the songs, but I always really like the songs. Even the ones I don't know. If I could do that, then I'm running the right dive bar. Fanculo. Here we go.
Même en voulant monter plus haut, même en voulant crier plus fort, toutes leurs vieilles idées s'effondrent. L'histoire maquillée se meurt. Les curés, les évêques sont venus crier. Sous prétexte d'amour, ils nous ont trompés. Les curés, les évêques sont venus crier. Ils nous ont pardonné, nous on a payé. Les curés, les évêques sont venus crier. Sous prétexte d'amour, ils nous ont trompés. Les curés, les évêques sont venus crier. Ils nous ont pardonné, nous on a payé.
Family Bond! Hey, Uma! Light up the family bong. It's time, yeah? If my sister won't get stoned with me, who will?
Même en voulant monter.
Smoke a joint, baby. It's the same deal.
Même en voulant crier plus fort. Au fond de toi, il ne voit pas. Et si tu peux voguer sans crainte à la recherche de ton chemin, au fond de toi, il n'y
Yeah, baby. Pete from Au 33 Tours is on. It's a Quebec band. They're called Pollen.
Tic-tac, tic-tac, le temps t'amène. Oh, tic-tac, tic-tac, laisse-le t'emmener. Oui, oui, au fond de toi, tu verras. Les vieux corps de vidange sont venus crier. On veut plus les entendre. On va trouver. Les vieux corps de vidange sont venus crier. On veut plus les entendre. On va trouver la lumière, la lumière, la lumière. On va la
Motherfucker. Pollen. I just put up a link. My favorite shop, Au 33 Tours. This is from Pete's label. The owner of the store, who's listening right now. Hey, Pete. Yeah, this is his label, Return to Analog. And I've talked about the label. Well, I mean, I play a lot of records from it, but I've talked about it. It's absolutely the best price. It's the best value that you're going to get if you like the music. It's absolutely stupid how cheap the records are, and they're well pressed. But he's a guy who's around my age, a bit younger, which means that he knows the entire prog scene here. He grew up in it. And now he's putting it out on vinyl. So if you want a Pollen record, $16 Canadian. Use code VJ33. Get yourself 5% off. I rather like the arrangement that I have with my record store, Au 33 Tours. Big time. I mean, they're patrons. Mind you, I buy enough records to make it absolutely worthwhile. I get the large majority of my records come from there. Okay. But we've been talking about, you guys kind of talked about it. At one point or another, when it is that I talk about the store, one of you, I think this week said, would they let you broadcast from there? Because that would be cool. Now they have a stage. They renovated and they expanded. The store is the fucking bomb. It's such a good store. And they get the value of a good record store is the used section, and they get so many good used records. But the convenience for me is just online. You just go online, and every Friday I know that there's records there. I pick my records. They get sent here. Might as well fucking send them like via tank. The boxes are impenetrable. The boxes are, it's the best packed box I've ever received. It's stupidly well done. So what I'm saying is that they're available only in Canada. $15 shipping, flat rate, anywhere in Canada. You know me to be a no bullshit guy. You're not going to fucking find better value. It's crazy. I mean, I get my delivery for free because here in Quebec, if you make an order of 85 plus, you get free delivery. But, I mean, I do that all the time, you know? But if you guys wanted to send records to the show, that's how it is that we do it. Just put something, order it, put it down for pickup, and in the notes section, it's for Vinyl Junkies. That's it. They'll come in with my weekly orders. And what it is that I like, can I tell you what it is that I like about all of that? Okay? There's a professionalism there that I need. And it's not something that you really see in record stores. I mean, that's not what they're known for, right? Record stores is just... But the thing is that I order records every single week. I have to, for the show. It's my business. I need that shit to be reliable. And that's exactly what it is. It's just, I know, kind of like clockwork. I ordered some 10-inch sleeves now. I don't even know what they're going to cost me. It's like, it doesn't matter what they're going to cost me. I need to fucking clean up all my 10-inch records. Now with the degritter, what I'm doing is I'm cleaning everything. The degritter is such a good machine. I'm fucking cleaning everything. So my 10-inch records need cleaning. But I have an idea. See a cat crasher? But I have an idea. At one point or another, once I really get through the whole 10-inch area, which is going to be... I got at least, I don't know, let's say 150 10-inch records. That's a show, isn't it? Do a show, just all 10-inch. It's going to be awesome. All right, I'm going to play another Return to Analog record. Let me see how much. Look up how much is the Morse Code. I'm going to play a band called Morse Code next. We have 2 records by them. Pete sent us 2. He sent at one point, he sent a big box of promo. I haven't received promo from them in a while. It's going to happen at some point or another. But I haven't played those jazz records in a while. Maybe I'll play those jazz records tomorrow. We'll see. At some point or another, we said he'll probably pop on the show. You know? Will we ever broadcast? I don't know. We'll see if we can make it happen. I mean, the logistics have to be right. Everything needs to be right. I don't know. I need to get paid for my time. I need to make money while I'm there. I mean, I can't just fucking give it away. Would I be able to do a show with tips and that kind of thing from there? No, I couldn't do that. Not because I'm going to run out of material. There's no running out of material. There's records up the yin-yang in there. So putting together a good show would be super easy. You give me a pile of records, I'll pull out 3 hours of music. No fucking problem. You give me an entire store of that stuff, of course, yeah, there's new stuff, so you don't touch that. But even the used stuff, these guys got used stuff coming in all the fucking time. I like talking about record stores. What do you think I'm going to do in San Francisco? We're going to go shopping for records. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, this other band, Morse Code. We're going to listen to Morse Code. This album should be available in the store also. Let me take a look. Is it? Yeah, it's in the store. $16.99. What a joke. 16 fucking 99. Yeah, new record. So this is going to be an 11-minute opus. La Marche des Hommes. The Walk of Humanity. I don't know, the Walk of Man, I guess. This is the title track. Why don't we give it a listen? Tell me what you think. We're getting into the Quebec prog right now. Hope you dig it. 1975, is that right? Yeah, 1975. Check it.
If
Was that good or what? Tell me that didn't have a little bit of that Court of the Crimson King thing. Just long, I don't know, just a good long epic song. It takes up like more than half the side. Pete, you still here, Pete? Fucking Pete. I'm happy to play his records. I like it. I never made any big promises to Pete. When I asked him for patronage, I told him, listen, this is something that we're building. I know that I'm going to have to buy a bunch of records anyway. But to be able to provide a service, even if it's only in Canada, but to be able to provide a service to my customers, and I know the service they're going to get, and I know the pricing they're going to get, and everything like that, to me, that's a big add-on. So it's not about being able to sell 1 million records to 1 million different people. It's about just basically being able to do the service properly. Au 33 Tour is still here. Okay, well, there you go, bud. Au 33 Tour, man. These guys are patrons. Okay? Yeah, they're part of my fucking supply chain. They're the most important part of my supply chain. You know? I know I fuck around a lot, but it's just what I do. I take what I do seriously, man. Real serious. You know? I value the relationship. We're gonna play another one now. This is basically the Frenchman anthem. I've said it 1,000,000 times. We should have Pete on, and when we have Pete, like one of the topics we should talk about, if any of you can remind me though, is what we need to do is we need to talk about the fucking Quebec dozen. And just go over what we think the Quebec dozen is. Now, he's owned a record store for a long motherfucking time now, right? I'm curious because I have this idea of what the Quebec dozen is. All the fucking Frenchmen that grew up in the 70s and 80s, what records did they have? Specifically Quebec. What records would you find in their collections? I would say it's entirely possible that the next one is one of those records. Harmonium. The self-titled. We're going to hear a tune that I've played here before and that you can hear being sung by drunk Frenchmen at fucking campsites everywhere all summer long. Frenchmen love singing this song. La 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 la! Yeehaw! You're hearing that shit in the middle of the forest. It's obnoxious. This is kind of like the Frenchman national anthem for camping. Un café cowboy. On va se faire un café cowboy. Quand on se réveille le matin, on fait un café cowboy. They have these fucking names for everything. Un café cowboy. You see, this is the fucking reason. This is the reason I can't do a show at Au 33 Tour. Can you fucking imagine me unleashing this show at a record store? I'm gonna scare the customers away. He's not stupid, he knows that. Fuck. He knows. So wait, how can I fucking unleash this guy on my fucking... in these customers? In front of my customers? Listen. I mean, can I promise that I clean up nicely? Probably not. I mean, if I'm honest. Probably not. I'm not sure if I can. I don't know if I clean up nicely. This fucking thing is buzzing. All right, so listen. This is the Quebec Frenchman national anthem for, especially on campsites. There's always that one Frenchman with the guitar. A fucking forest full of drunk Frenchmen singing that in unison. Every fucking summer. Les Laurentides. Everybody up in the fucking Laurentian Mountains singing that fucking song. It's a good tune, though.
Une main sur une épaule, chacun a bien joué son rôle. Le rideau, monter, descendre. musicien monte et descend. Une nuit pour oublier, y a des problèmes qu'on veut saouler. Une bouteille, monter, descend. Le musicien se serre les dents, il est si loin. Une autre fois, à la porte d'un café, les noms ne font que changer. Il a enfin compris pourquoi le sien ne sera plus là comme un enfant. On ne vit qu'une fois.
Qu'une fois.
Dans le fond d'une bouteille, le musicien a fait son temps. Où est allé tout ce monde?
Here we go, all the Frenchmen.
Choses à raconter. On a mis quelqu'un au monde, on devrait peut-être l'écouter. Où est allé
Mountains full of drunk Frenchmen singing this.
quelque chose à raconter. On a mis quelqu'un au monde, on devrait peut-être l'écouter.
Écoutez.
Où est allé tout ce monde qui avait quelque chose à raconter? On a mis quelqu'un au monde, on devrait peut-être l'écouter. Où est allé tout ce monde qui avait quelque chose à raconter? On a mis quelqu'un au monde, on devrait peut-être l'écouter.
listen to me. We having a good time. I'm about to blast some music out to you. Yeah, that was a good song, isn't it, Candita? I happen to have 2 copies of that record. So what that means is that when you guys come over for the get-together, like next summer, one of you is going to wind up getting a copy, my second copy. How much will you sell it to me for, Sam? I'm not going to sell it to you. I'm going to give it to you. Presents for everybody. It's nice, isn't it? We're going to go to Au 33 Tour. Count on it. Count on it. Should be fun. And maybe that's when we should do the show. When you guys are there. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. I got a bunch of songs to play for you. Chubbs, you're here a little later, but you're here. Yes, you can feel free to throw in a set if you wish. If you want to play some music, I will absolutely throw it into the set. I'm about to fucking hit you guys with basically 7-8 songs in a row. Okay? So, I've gotten all the talking out of my system. I'm probably going to have another edible. Smoke a bit more pot. And spin tunes for you. New set. New set. Song number 1. This again is a song that you're going to recognize if you've been here. I don't know too many people who know the band, who know Simon Finn beyond that, but a tune called Jerusalem. The dude lives in Montreal now. I still think he still lives in Montreal, but he's kind of awesome. Check this out. Song number 1 of the set.
The smell of newly cut corn came sifting through the palm trees. My eyes, they were blinded by the sun reflecting on the seas. 100 dozen mermaids smiled as I passed through the haze. The sound of familiar voices of yonder days. Jerusalem, 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 oh no, no. Jerusalem was made by a guy, oh I forget his name. And Jesus was a dropout, a king who bore no crown. Only his long hair flowing and blowing in the wind. And Jesus was a fisherman. That's all he had to say. Oh yes, and now follow me, disciple. Lead your lives a different way. He rode into Jerusalem on a donkey, both bedraggled and lame. And his Pharisees cursed his every word, but did not laugh. That made a change. And Jesus was a good guy who lived on figs and wine. A political revolutionary, how to let you have a good time. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Oh no, no, the sun, it was rising just to crescent his cross of flame. Did he imagine at that moment moments. 200 million hypocrites would praise his name. Oh, and were he now to come down, those hypocrites would crucify him again. And through the sweating crowds, tears streaming down my face till I'm going insane. I'm crying, Jerusalem, 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 oh no, no, Jerusalem, 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 oh no, no, the smell of newly cut corn came sifting through those palm trees.
Time to say goodbye to
My
YouTube.
eyes, they were blinded
Copyright Popo is with
by
us.
the sun reflecting on the sea.
Come join us on Twitch if you dig.
While that same sun
Much more show.
rising, just to create